It is Saturday morning. I am gearing up to start cleaning the house. I have basically the living area. I'll give you a little tour of what I need to actually clean. I have plans to start cleaning the basement today. It's not gonna be a lot of cleaning, but I need to get started. I mentioned in one of my previous videos, it's one of the big projects that I have to declutter that space. So we'll just do it a little bit each week. And I also have some plans for the office to start cleaning out the closet. I also have the front closet to clean out. So there is a lot of things that need to be accomplished, and there is no way I'm gonna get it all done, but I have a lot of options. So definitely starting with the living area, getting that cleaned, and then I will probably start clearing off in the basement because my kids are not home for a couple of hours. So I have that time to kind of just get in there and have at least like 45 minutes or an hour of uninterrupted time and seeing how much I can get done. So let's get into it.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good, I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking.
This is all hair. I don't even know how was she laying here, but I really need to get that vacuum. That's just, what is it, the Roomba? Because I mean, you cannot see it on the most of the floor, but it's there. It's everywhere. Right, Kaya? Are you goofball? Are you goofball?
In the dark, I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's.
And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Marta. I am a full-time working mom of two, and on my channel you're gonna see a lot of content about house and time management as a working mom. So make sure that you like this video if you enjoy this kind of content, and don't forget to subscribe down below. You will find that my videos are definitely realistic. It's not something that's maybe Pinterest worthy, but this is just a typical weekends, typical cleaning routines of a working mom, where I have just a limited amount of time to get everything done between work and school and after school activities and all the things that you know you are familiar with. So if you have any requests or ideas for the types of videos you would like to see, definitely let me know down below.
You started a fire somewhere deep in my mind. See the barbed wire, the place is thrown all wide. 'Cause I don't know if it'll be enough, or if they really care. There's a stairway down for the both of us, but let's not go there. You got me thinking, whoa, I don't know how we got here. Oh my, I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight, I'm telling you.
I was was definitely running out of the cleaning cloths, so I had to wash them. So there's a lot of them that I'm folding. But as I am watching this footage, I am shocked how little things I have on the kitchen island. Because if you have seen my previous videos, when I am cleaning, that kitchen island is just full of different kinds of things that I had to put away. So that is very typical for this dumping ground, as I call it. But that weekend, for some reason, it is not, which just means that I did it the day before.
Pack up your suitcase, we'll find a new place. We'll cross the border, can't stay no longer in this town. Somehow in this small place, minds begin to shrink when everyone is too fake. Your hope eventually sinks, 'cause I don't know if it'll be enough, or if there's a way out. There's a stairway down for the both of us, but I won't have it. I don't know how we got here. Oh my.
How is the weather like where you live? Because I live in the Chicago area and it is unusually warm for us. It really felt like we actually had a fall instead of just moving from summer to winter, how we typically do. There was like I think 1 or 2 days where it felt like it and then it went back. As you can see right now, I think it's at 58. So it's just a nice fall weather. Typically, actually, it has been like in 70s, so even better for me. But I think because it is so warm, it does not feel like we are getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving and to Christmas. So let me know if you have started getting ready for those holidays. To me, definitely Christmas is the biggest one where it's one of my favorite holidays, and two, I feel like it requires much more prep ahead of time than Thanksgiving. So let me know if you started thinking about it. I will say I started thinking about it, but that's as much as I have done. I have bought a couple of gifts for my kids because they started putting them out at Costco, and I know that with Costco, it's kind of like you see it, you get it, otherwise it's not gonna be there in a couple of weeks. So I started that kind of a prep, but I guess that's as much as it goes. And I'm thinking it's because it's not cold, it doesn't make me think that it is closer than it actually is. So let me know how your holiday prep is going.
I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight. I'm telling you. Pack up your suitcase, we'll find a new place. We'll cross the border, can't stay no longer in this town. I don't wanna waste no time. Feel it coming now, it's a sign. Never felt like this in my life. Not waiting a minute, awaken my spirit now. You got
And as you saw, there is just the dog hair is everywhere. And I have mentioned that in the videos before that I need to get in a better habit of vacuuming more often. So I started looking at like the vacuums like Roomba and stuff, and I also started looking at cordless vacuums because I feel like the one that I have is just, it takes a while. I don't know, maybe not, but it seems like it takes a while to get it going. And when I have to vacuum the stairs, that's always like, a really good exercise because you have to lift it, it doesn't reach, it's, all that. So I also started looking at the cordless one, thinking that that might kind of motivate me to clean or vacuum more often in the house. So I have been researching on Amazon and kind of debating what to do because they are definitely cheaper than things like Roomba. So if you have a cordless vacuum or one that's kind of a self-going vacuum like Roomba, let me know what your preference is, specifically if you have pets and that need cleaning as far as, you know, all the hair stuff, because one of my concerns with Roomba is that my dog is gonna chase after it and it's gonna create just a disaster versus something that's helpful. But let me know what you think.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too.
Okay, we are on the next day, and if it seems weird around me, that's because we are in my basement. As I mentioned, it's a cluster over here of anything and everything. So I'm gonna spend the next 30 minutes just cleaning and decluttering whatever I can get to. So we'll see how much we can get done. I'll just give you a little glimpse of how it looks like, but it looks really bad. But I just cannot stand looking at it any longer. So 30 minutes, let's see how much we can get done, and we'll do this again next weekend. So this is how bad it looks like. This is a storage, so it should be, we have those organizers, but as you can see, it's overflowing. I mean, it's beyond, and the other side does not look any better. Like, it needs some serious help. So I'm gonna just concentrate basically on this area right here and see what I can get done in the next 30 minutes. So as I am editing this video, it is absolutely ridiculous how that space looks like. So yes, it is definitely embarrassing to show it. So hopefully you don't take it that way. Hopefully there is at least one area in your house that requires some decluttering, at least to some degree to what I have over here. But it's just one of those areas that, you know, when I am trying to keep the upstairs clean and clutter-free, oftentimes when I am short on time and I don't know what to do with an item, or when we get like groceries, which, you know, a lot of the things we buy in bulk at Costco, it just naturally goes into the basement. And if I don't have time, I just put it, you know, in one spot. And before I know it, this is what happens. Like, it's just things upon things. Like over here, I just found deodorants I did not know I had. I was wondering if I need to buy more because I was running out of one and I have in the bathroom. So this is, you know, an extra motivation for me to make sure that I go through all those boxes, because I know I have things in there that need to be used, or like in this case, I don't need to buy an extra one because I already have it. I didn't show it in this video, but I think a day before I found some candy from Easter that I was supposed to put in my kids' Easter baskets, and clearly we are in October and I just found them. So yes, clearly it requires some decluttering to know actually what I have. But please let me know if you had a situation like that when you found like random things that either you forgot you had, or like, you know, a candy from a different holiday that you completely kind of lost in a clutter that you have created for yourself.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves in this filling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around.
And as I was cleaning and kind of decluttering the stuff, I was kind of more concentrated on making sure that, they are kind of put together, similar items in one basket. As you're gonna see towards the end, it's not like everything was matching. Like I said at the beginning, it's not like something you would find on Pinterest. My main goal was to kind of go through it, declutter the space so I can actually work through it. And once I go through that process, I can start thinking more about how to organize it so it looks better from aesthetics point of view. But for now, I was just, even, one bin is green, one is white, the rest is, completely different. I tried not to get hanged up on that because my priority was to really go through the stuff so I can at least see what I have and actually walk through that portion of our house.
Could be ourselves, didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea.
Another reason for a lot of the clutter that I have in our basement is as I am decluttering things on the, upstairs level. A lot of times I am not sure if I completely want to get rid of something. So one of the tips that I have heard from the Minimal Mom, and I think from one of the other YouTubers, I can't remember which one, is if you are not sure, put it away somewhere for 6 months and see if you actually miss it. If you actually find yourself, well, I actually need to use something that I decluttered. So I did that with a few things. And, because I was doing a lot of decluttering, I had a lot of those items. So if you see me throw away some random things, that's what it's coming from. It's something that I kind of put in a basement for a period of time to see if I can actually get rid of it or if I actually want to keep it.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love.
Okay, so this is the after. Hopefully you can see a bit of a difference in here. I mean, nothing is matching for now. I'm just kind of throwing stuff in there to figure out if I need to buy maybe like a different storage, maybe like little drawers instead of all those like 4 smaller containers. But for now, it's I'm trying not to go with the approach all or nothing, but rather just a little bit at a time. So those things over here, those are papers that need to be shredded.
We have a bin over here with all like linens and stuff for like, not even linens, like tablecloths, things like that. I need to go through those bins, but you know, for now, just kind of getting rid of stuff so I can actually walk over here. So it is definitely much clearer. So these are all the boxes that need to go into the recycle. Those few things are going upstairs, and that's the garbage can. So overall, garbage bag, gosh. But I am happy, 30 minutes, and I can actually see the progress. So next week, either this area or the area on this side, which is like all the holiday stuff. And as you can see, some of the boxes are open because I was looking for something and it's not really ideal for them not to be covered. So there's lots of work to do still, but for today, that's going to be it for the basement.
Really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one time?
And once the things were done in the basement, the decluttering, the quick 30-minute decluttering project was done. Because it was Sunday, I wanted to finish some of the weekly prep that I do, so the weeks are going much smoother. Every single time that I do it, I know that it feels so much better during the week when I have food prepped ahead of time, when the snacks are refilled, all those kinds of things. So I did take probably another 30 minutes or so to get some of that weekly prep done. So let me know if you also spend some times on Sundays or Saturdays to get some things ready for the week ahead. I think, especially as a working mom, that's very helpful because once we start with Monday, it's, you know, the work stuff and school and after school activities, and it just gets hectic. So anything I can do on the weekend to help me throughout the week is a huge plus for me.
'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side when the sun goes city dancing through the night, but I'm not there. You've got me soaring in the clouds, and as the ocean is surrounding me, baby, I'm sure we lost track of time. I don't really care about love.
And before we get to the end of this video, I wanted to just give you some extra motivation for the week ahead, for the day ahead, especially if you have any areas that badly need some decluttering or cleaning, and you find yourself not having enough time or just not having enough energy to do it. One, do a little bit at a time. Like you saw my basement, when I look at it, it's absolutely overwhelming. But just taking that 30 minutes to do a little portion of it, one, it gives me that feeling of satisfaction that I have accomplished something. I can clearly see the progress. And at the same time, it doesn't make me feel overwhelmed because, you know, I didn't finish the whole one. The idea was never to finish the whole thing in one sitting. So try to break it down into little bits and pieces. And two, anytime you watch videos on YouTube or any other social media platform, don't compare yourself to anybody else. This is just a short portion of my days. There are other things that I do and that I don't do. Just because you see the end result of a clean room or a clean kitchen doesn't mean that, half an hour later it's not back to where it was because kids are there and we live in the house. So just wanted to put it out there that I don't make those videos to in any way discourage you or to make you feel like you are doing less and you should be doing more. This is just to give you some extra motivation. If you have something that you have on your to-do list that you want to do, that it kind of motivates you to do it. But in no way, shape, or form is my house cleaner than yours or more organized than yours. It's just a little bit at a time. one day at a time and one task at a time. So I'm hoping that you take this message for what it is, and that this video is simply just to give you some extra motivation if you need it.
You've told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know, I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you...
And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it did give you some of that extra motivation. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.